This movie starts from a graphic novel called Rock Dog. That's wrote by a Chinese rock star.
The Japanese and Chinese team came to me. They said they want to buy the copyright of this book. I said, really? They said, yes, we think that could be a great animation movie.
Hey! You dropped something! Hey!
Music's a big part of my life. And I wanted to capture that in Rock Dog with Bodhi because it's a really magical thing to be able to make music.
Dad, I've decided to become a musician.
Well, that's just crazy talk.
It's one of the things that binds everyone on this planet.
Ash has a really fantastic grasp of storytelling.
Bodhi, that's enough. Hand it over.
Which is refreshing. It's not all about the action or the comedy. While there's some funny stuff, while there's some great action scenes, it's a very touching, moving father-son story.
You're not going to be a musician, Bodhi. You're going to be a guard.
Excuse me.
You want to be a rock musician, you got to have a proper axe. Pick one, anyway. How about that one? No. This one I like. No, that one. What about this one? It makes you look like a rock star.
Michael Junzhang is a rock star in China, one of the first real rock stars in China in terms of that kind of music. His daughter asked him, why are there no Chinese graphic novels? She was big into reading a lot of manga at the time.
I said, okay, I'm going to write new one for you.
So Rock Dog came into existence.
Bodhi isn't you. He wants to go.
When Michael came over from China and we met for the first time, it was hearing his own life story that, for me, became more of the inspiration for Rock Dog than the graphic novel itself.
Rock Dog's story is just like my own story.
Bodhi, you got to find the fire inside. Find that passion.
Being an artist, it's very difficult to make a living. So my mother worried about me a lot.
That boy is really starting to steam my clamps.
In college, it was my first time to hear rock music. Then I found that's what I really love.
Have you ever composed? I have this one little something about a garbage truck. It's not very rock and roll, is it? See?
I had no teacher. I just learned all this by myself.
Going to write something that's going to resonate with the masses.
We started to veer away from the graphic novel quite a bit.
Listen to me. Wolves. They're going to eat the village. Boom.
We changed a lot. I think we just keep the name Rock Dog, and the dog play rock music.
I think what we have now is something that's much more appealing to audiences across the world. It's a little more family friendly.
Oh, great. This is not a drill. Take your positions.
The novel is quite dark, very violent.
In the comic, Bodhi's father is torn to shreds by the wolves in like the first page of the book. So it's a little different now.
Animation is a super collaborative medium, and a lot of people touch it. When it came to adapting the graphic novel, Kurt Volker had taken a big stab at it. And it wasn't an easy task for him.
The animation, there's sort of a playful approach to, well, let's try this, let's try that.
Hey, Floyd.
Oh, hey, morning, Bodhi.
We had various people who needed to sign off. Obviously, Ash had to feel good about it. Michael had to feel good about it. So we found our way.
It's too bad they have to be locked up like that.
That's for sure.
Along the way, I realized we could really embrace a musical journey. And that got me on board. We focused on what it's like to create sounds for the first time, to strum a guitar, to create music.
If you could feel what I'm feeling, it's like the answer to the question of my life, Dad.
I think the ultimate goal is to go for just universal values. We're ultimately hoping as a film that everyone can relate to and find something to connect with.
He is who he is. He's looking for his own paradise.
The theme for me, follow your bliss. I think every character reflects that theme.
Shut up that bloody racket!
Angus has lost his bliss, and I think that's probably every artist's greatest fear, right? To wake up one day and think, do I have any ideas anymore? And so Bodhi, he's going after his own dream, but in a way he helps everybody else's dreams come true at the same time.
Rock and roll, eh?
Excuse me once again.
One of the themes of the movie is this this idea of wanting to do something that is contrary to the expectations that have been given you. It's particularly close to home for people who go into the arts. So that always underpinned the story and was really important.
Michael's very, very generous in terms of literally handing over his baby, his graphic novel, to a bunch of people from LA he didn't know, and letting us put our own take on it.
Michael was very supportive of the process and wanted to make sure Ash could express his vision on it.
You not only want to really make a great story, you want to have a really good time making it. And I'm really amazed and proud of everything that everybody did to put this together.
The single best experience for me was hearing young children in the theater laugh at this movie and react to it and enjoy it. And that is and probably always will be the most valuable and precious part of this experience for me.